All right, the first thing we're gonna do is print a 9x3 by 8.2 piece of paper, and then we're gonna trim it up a little bit because sometimes it just doesn't add up correctly. And sometimes people even measure their tumblers to get it right. But make sure that your seams are not overlapping because this will cause a funny look to it. So just get them just right there in the center, and then we're going to use some heat tape and tape this down very, very tight. Make sure you're constantly pulling because you don't want it to be loose in any areas. I do overkill it a little bit because I tape it down the center, the top, the bottom, and then I'm also going to put shrink wrap around it. All right, now we're gonna put the shrink wrap right over top, and then we are going to use our heat gun to apply it and make it nice and tight around the cup. You can get this shrink wrap and the heat gun on Amazon for pretty cheap. All right, and then now I'm going to put these bands over the top and the bottom because those are the areas we have the most problem with having just loose areas and the ink not fully, I guess, attaching to the cup. And then we're going to put it in for 5 minutes. I do not turn my cup whatsoever, and I find 5 minutes is perfect. And I do have my oven set at 400 degrees. All right, and make sure you're using heat protective gloves because this tumbler will be really hot. You can let it cool off, but usually I'm too anxious and I just want to rip the paper off right away. All right, and there is our finished product. It is pretty much perfect on the top and the bottom, and the seam is really, really good. So this is just the way that I recommend doing it. If you have any questions, comment them below.